Level zero? Did you go up here this morning? Are you going down?
Stayed out. I didn't know.
I didn't make it
At least I knew about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't make it either. I thought it was tomorrow.
Welcome everyone to the January 20th Board of Selectmen's meeting. Would everybody please stand and join for the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you everyone for coming out this rather brisk Wednesday evening. First up on the agenda, we have the annual contract for Vashon and Cloquet. And did you want to talk about that a little bit, Kathy, or anything about that? We got everything right here, I think, so.
That could be me.
I didn't know how that was you?
Yes. So it's
Assessment?
it's the annual contract for the audit.
Yeah, okay, sorry, I was thinking the assessors.
That's all right. I'll have a bus.
I was thinking the assessors.
That's okay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
everything is the same, and I think the price increased by about $250, whatever it was, it's in the budget.
Okay.
And they will plan on doing the audit,
Yep.
probably late spring, early summer, somewhere around there. They usually try to get it done by June 15th. But in order to do it,
Okay.
you need to sign the contract.
So is that the current, the 18.5? Does that include the increase?
Yeah, yep.
Okay.
Yep. Just need a motion.
Make that motion to accept the Vashon
This one has to be signed too.
Okay. Yep.
weekly new contract and to have the chairman sign the contract.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Library. There you go. She does a good job with that. Next one's gonna
What's
have
this
to
other
go
one?
history.
Vashon Cloquet here.
It's a questionnaire, it's an annual questionnaire, I'll work on that.
Okay, you can take care of
I
that.
take care of that, yeah.
Works for me.
We don't have this as a bookie page, and get the shit out. Two of them. There's two of them. To the library. There's a lot of them. This one's for science station.
There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You again. Want some help with this? I don't mind.
Okay, up next,
Back to you. Yeah.
we are looking at the reimbursement for the general fund from the library, and this is to make a motion to authorize Public Works Director, so.
I'll make that motion to move and authorize the Public Works Director permission to have Mills Construction conduct repair work at the Milton Free Library at the cost of $2,044.15 and to pay for this out of the general fund.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And then I'll move to authorize the reimbursement of $2,044.15 out of the 2014 library repair and maintenance expendable trust fund and into the general fund.
I'll second that as well.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, next one is for the,
What's that?
there's no library one? Okay, we got another library one.
Yep, I will move to authorize the Public Works Director permission to have Mills Construction conduct repair work at the Milton Free Public Library at the cost of $6,355.85 and to pay for this out of the general fund.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And then I will move to authorize the reimbursement of the $6,355
$0.85 out of the 2014 library repair and maintenance expendable trust fund into the general fund.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. You guys? Aye?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, here. Next one is for Herbert Downs. Yeah, Herbert Downs Fire Station, Capital Reserve Fund. Okay?
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to move to authorize the fire chief to have Ekman Construction and Colin Goodrow Architects conduct engineering surveys, pre-bond vote, CM services, schematic design, design development, architectural services, and construction drawings for the proposed fire station at the cost of $111,860, and to pay for this out of the general fund.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Further, I authorize the reimbursement
Move to
of said,
authorize.
what's that?
Move to authorize.
Move to authorize, what'd I say?
You'd say authorize, yeah.
My head got too big. I move to authorize the reimbursement of said amount, the $111,860, out of the Herbert Downs Fire Station Capital Reserve Fund and into the general fund.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. The next one is got to do the same thing, Colin Goodrow Fire Station.
Mr. Chairman, I move to authorize the fire chief to have Cowan Goodrow Architects conduct architectural drawings for the proposed fire station at the cost of $2,780, and to pay for this out of the general fund.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Further, I move to authorize the reimbursement of said amount of $2,780 out of the Herbert Downs Fire Station Capital Reserve Fund and into the general fund.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, now the next one I think is the other half of that. Still you.
Mr. Chairman, I move to authorize the fire chief to have Cowan Goodrow Architects conduct architectural services for the proposed fire station at a cost of $11,360, and to pay for this out of the general fund.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Further, I move to authorize the reimbursement of that said amount, the $11,360, out of the Herbert Downs Fire Station Capital Reserve Fund and into the general fund.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Now we go for the Public Works Department.
And last but least, I'll move to authorize the Public Works Director to proceed with the purchase of the 2015 John Deere loader from Nortrax, and $49,000, which represents a portion of the purchase price, is to be paid out of the general fund.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And then I will move to authorize the reimbursement of $49,000 out of the 1997 Highway Special Equipments Capital Reserve Fund and into the general fund.
Aye. Second.
Aye. Okay. That's cleaned up.
Minutes. You have the minutes?
Discussion of the proposals for the cover the town report. We got two submissions. I'll hold them both up. First one is, actually it's James T. Clubhouse Memorial Playground to cover the town report. And the other submission was the New Hampshire Solar Garden in progress. So I just throw it up so people can see them. I have my preferences, and that would be playground.
I'll second it. How about you, Mike?
Sure.
Okay, I'll make a motion to use the James T. Clubhouse Memorial Playground at the town beach for the cover of the 2016 annual report.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, approval of minutes.
You guys read them?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, before we approve for the Monday, January 4th regular minutes.
Mm-hmm.
If you go to page 4, and it shows the approval of the minutes for December 21st, regular minutes and non-public.
Yes.
They were motioned to approve by Selectman Rossin, and then seconded by Selectman Rossin. So just, I think I seconded it, or one, doesn't matter.
Okay, we just make that correction, that's all.
And then yeah, okay.
The next, actually, that falls through right the way down, doesn't it?
No,
The first one's the same.
just the first and second, now all the
Okay.
rest are seconded by me. If you look at them.
Yeah, okay. First and second, wow. Good catch. Anything else?
Nope, I've read the rest of the minutes, and I'm good with everything else.
All right, want to give me a motion to
I will,
approve with that?
so, on the January 4th regular minutes,
Mhm.
I'll make a motion to accept them as amended.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And once those are amended,
Yeah.
I'll put them in your signature file.
Okay.
And we'll come in and sign them at some point. Okay. January 4th, non-public first session.
I stole them all, Andy, sorry.
That's all right.
So this is just regular minutes. Where are the, they're not here,
Non-publics?
that's right, they're not here. Yeah. Thank you.
They were emailed to us, if you don't.
That's right, that's still ongoing. So I'll make a motion to accept the January 4th non-public minutes, first session, as written, and seal them.
Well, they were already sealed at the meeting,
Right.
so.
Don't we,
And-
we seal them again though, right?
Keep sealed
Yeah, keep-
as
yeah.
Yeah,
previously sealed?
right,
Okay.
yeah. That's still ongoing, so I don't know if you wanna go indefinitely, 'cause that's that, remember that issue right there?
Okay, let's
That
start
right there,
with-
Tom? That's still ongoing, we don't know, so seal them for a year?
Yeah.
Okay, for 1 year.
Yeah.
That's issue number 1.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, all right, yeah, I remember that, discussing,
I mean, it's,
don't want that, I
Well,
think we ought
that's-
to seal that one for a year too.
Right.
So issue
one
number
we-
1
yeah.
encompasses all the
This is the-
paragraphs.
Mm-hmm. On the first session.
Yep.
Yeah, these are, the only one, all right, so I'll make that motion, I'm gonna do that for a year, this one right here, is that right there, until we get a chance to see how that develops. So I'll make a motion to accept the January 4th, 2016 non-public minutes, second session, paragraph 1, sealed for 1 year, and release 2 and 3.
What about the second, on the first motion for the first session?
I think it was all,
You're gonna seal all of it.
yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't hear a second.
I'll second it.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, and that takes care of, let's see, the January 12th.
You got a second on that one?
Yeah, I'll second
All in
it.
favor?
Aye.
Aye.
So these are non-public you want.
The January
Yeah.
12th, 2016.
Have you guys read these?
Yes, we have, I have it.
Yeah, I have, I'll make a motion to accept the January 12th, 2016 regular minutes as written.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Should take care of the minutes. minutes report? Everything okay? Or?
Yeah. Yeah. The books will be closed this Friday for 2015.
All right. Okay. Administrative comments.
A few things. The first thing is the Economic Development Committee, Selectman Mike had asked me to bring this up in regards to increasing the membership. So I'll hand it over to you to
Okay.
take from there.
Thank you.
Is that it right there, that document?
Ms. Mans.
No, I don't have a document.
Okay. Busy signing, I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, so the Economic Development Committee, you had asked me to bring it up that they would like the selectmen to consider increasing the membership from
Oh,
5
right,
to 9.
To 9, right.
Due to lack of quorum and new ideas.
Yeah. We don't there's no guarantee that we'd have 9
Right.
all the time anyway.
Right, right.
In fact, even the chair, a lot of times can't make it.
Is there any limitations by statute on those committees? Because a lot of times they have like a 5 to 7 member board.
Not
Well,
on
we
this
created it,
particular.
right?
Right, but you still
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
to follow
Yeah.
creating it.
But other than that, if there is a statute to limit,
The problem you're gonna have by increasing the membership is you're gonna need that many more people to show up to have a quorum.
I see.
What you can do is have alternates on that. And that way, they can step in if somebody's not there.
They can even have discussion.
Yes, yeah, if they're an alternate, they can.
Just a
Okay.
question, I missed the last meeting, but was the last meeting, I thought the last meeting was canceled because we didn't have enough people.
Correct.
So is this a committee thing, or is this a?
You know, in fact, this issue right here, I don't have a lot of weight with it because I think it probably should wait until after the elections.
Okay.
There's just a lot of stuff going on between budgets right now, the town meetings, there's just too much going on right now to put that much effort into this right now. And we can probably regroup again and rehash things to try and reestablish the economic development committee.
Because
Is that a
if you-
good
if you would
idea?
increase
Yeah, I
it
just
to-
think that we should discuss it as a committee, but I wasn't at the last meeting, so I didn't know if you did already, that's all
Yeah.
I'm inquiring about.
Well, I got a call from Eric,
Yep.
one, and that's the only one I had talked to. But in light of we don't have a contracted services
Mhm.
to join that meeting anymore too.
Right.
So that'd be something to look at back then, make decisions, the committee to look at and discuss that stuff.
I don't disagree, I just didn't know if I missed something.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
no.
Because just keep in mind, if it is increased to 9, then now you're gonna need 5 members.
Right, can you find out for me, Liz?
Find out about,
The, how many you would need for a quorum?
Oh, you need
Yeah.
a majority.
Okay, so you need 5 anyway.
Yeah.
You need 5.
but
So,
yeah, like you said.
so that would be a discussion at our next meeting, to have the alternates, they can discuss, just can't vote on stuff, but as many as 9. Good idea, Tom.
Yeah, I mean, alternates, if an alternate is stepping in like Bob does periodically for the planning board,
Yeah.
they have the voting power as any other member.
Once they stepped in.
Yeah,
right?
once
But they can still have a
seated.
discussion even though
Yes,
they're in the,
yes.
yeah,
Yep,
they just can't vote.
yep. Okay,
Okay, the next item is the town administrator position notice. You should have a copy in your packets.
Yep.
A
yep,
draft.
yep.
Did you want anything changed on that, or?
I haven't even read it over yet, like I say, I know.
I didn't say a word.
Yeah, you did, you said with your eyes. So we need to make a effort to read this over like quick and.
I did put a list on the bottom of the recommended sites for advertising,
Mhm.
but I neglected to add in there the Concord Monitor. I think that would be very
Sorry.
helpful as well.
Okay.
No, I've read it already.
Okay.
I mean, a couple of those are old,
Yeah.
you know.
This is what the ad would look like in the paper, correct, too?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
Let's read this, so, what's today, Wednesday? Can we hold like a meeting on Monday on it? You guys busy Monday?
I'm good, yeah, sure.
Okay, let's hold a special meeting on Monday, we'll talk about it,
Okay.
just on that topic.
What time?
What time? What
No, I
time?
can't be here till 5:30, 5:15, and that's,
Just pushing it.
yeah.
5:30, can you make 5:30, it's a slot?
No, 5:30 is fine.
5:30.
Okay. All right. The
Okay.
next item is, you should have some information in your packet. No, I've got it right here,
Just
actually.
gonna say.
I forwarded it to you by email. It's just for your consideration. There's a person who has expressed an interest in being the interim.
Okay, saw that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So just something for you to consider.
Yep. And we, like I said, that can be part of the discussion on Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah. That way we're not pressuring him to get this position filled either.
Right.
We're the best possible candidate.
Yeah.
All right, so the next one is on your binder warrants.
Yeah.
It was on the table when you came in.
Oh.
Basically what this is say who speaks to what.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I
Yeah.
need that information.
Actually, we took care of it before Mike got here, we put Mike on all of it.
That already happened at one time already. Remember Bob, he had a sore throat? My very first one, thanks a lot, guys.
I
I do remember that, now you mentioned it, yeah. Okay, Article 1,
Here's the town budget.
it's town,
do.
No.
The elections of the positions.
well, Article 1 is
so-
the elections.
I'm
Okay,
sorry,
first
down
one,
to
Article 2
Yeah.
is the fire station, which Andy should be as a liaison.
Okay.
Article 3 is the town budget.
Wait a minute. So, you'll see halfway down, there's a blurb for you to say at town meeting. If you want that changed, let me know ASAP, or at least within the next few days, and I can change it for you. What about the motion to restrict consideration?
That goes to anybody in the room, really.
Okay.
Anybody in the room
Alright.
can make that motion.
Okay.
Article 3 is the town budget, should be Mike.
Yep.
Article 4 is the highway block grant, that'd be me.
Right.
Article 5 is the Milton Bridges, that'll be me. Milton Main Bridges, I should say.
Yeah, and you've got to really read, if I may interrupt, be so bold as to interrupt the blurb there. Even though the official S9 says 78,000, there was a check that was given to the trustees in mid-December for the 40,000 from the 2015 vote.
That's where the 100 and-
Which, right.
Yep.
So that's in there. I put
Yep.
verbiage in there for
Yep.
that.
That's,
And
okay.
that's on a couple of these.
Okay. And we have to clarify, well, Liz brought that up, there's a couple things we gotta clarify on this. And if you'll notice at the very end of each one of those little paragraphs, it says tax increase is whatever it is.
Oh, nice, yeah.
Well,
Gives
some
people-
of them aren't exactly accurate because a tax increase is what went up over last year. So if, say that, I'm just gonna pick up the road reconstruction money, that passed last year.
Yeah.
So the tax increase of this over last year would be 0. Because the same amount of money was applied last year. Right, I mean, no, it's right?
Yeah. Oh, my head's still
Hmm?
cleaning out. Hold on.
Okay, and also on the Milton Bridges, we dropped that from last year, which was approved at 40,000
to 20.
to 20, so we gotta figure out what the decrease would be on the,
Right, yeah.
on that
Right,
article.
Yep.
Okay, and that falls through all of them, so we have to really sit back and figure these out.
Okay.
Article 6 is the Milton Free Public Library Capital Reserve Fund for $24,000. That'd be Andy. Correct?
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay. Article 7, $20,000 in Milton Highway Department Truck Capital Reserve Fund. That'll be me. Article 8, this is 19,000.
Yep.
Yeah, 837 for the pay increases. That'd be me. Article 9 is the Cemetery Expendable Trust. We'll give that one to you, Mike. Okay?
Yep.
And Article 10 is gonna follow it, 'cause it's the other side of it.
Okay.
So both of you. Article 11 should be Andy. That is for the Milton Recreation Department Capital Reserve Fund for $5,000. Article 12 is for the $500 for the townhouse restoration. I'll take that one if you want.
Yep.
Article 13 is for the transfer mandatory recycle ordinance cleanup. I'll take that one as well. And Article 14 is for the conservation land over on Casey Road. And
I'll
Andy?
take that.
Oh, you want to take that? It's up to you
Jerry,
and
you want
Andy.
it? That's fine.
I'm not fighting. If you want to take it.
Yeah.
Okay. That takes care of that.
Thank you.
We will have to somehow, and I think Kathy, you helped me with it last year. Maybe we can do the same thing this year, get those numbers squared away.
I was gonna work on a PowerPoint too, like we did last year. Do you want me to
Yes.
continue
Yep.
with that?
Yep.
And then I'll work with Kathy to get the numbers.
Yep.
So that PowerPoint goes.
Yeah,
on.
so everything gels. Yeah, that'd be great. So,
Okay, the next
any
thing.
other comments
Oh, I'm
on this
sorry.
stuff?
She's so,
No, I'm just saying, I just want to know if anybody had any comments on what we just talked about, that's all.
Do you want that director under,
If it's something on the public comments, we can wait. If it's just.
Oh, no, this is directly to that, for the $290,000,
Mhm.
what it represents as a percentage of this year's budget, and what it represents as a percentage of last year's budget, we're trying to
Well, no,
show.
what it says, an increase,
Yes,
but it would be an increase over last year's, or an increase over this year, if it's the same amount of money passed.
but this year's budget, fake numbers. Last year's budget was $100. It was $10 out of the 100. It was 10%. This year's budget is $200. We're still getting the same $10 for the cost of the highway. It's only 5% of the $200.
Yeah, this doesn't come out of the budget, this is.
Right, but it's, the $110,000 this year is a smaller percentage of the town's budget than it was last year, because the budget has gone up. So the percentage has gone down as the cost.
Yeah, but this is a standalone article, it's not, it doesn't involve the budget.
It's, right, but as a percentage of the total operating cost of the town for the year. it is
Right,
a
if you want, I see what you're saying, if you want to take all warrant articles and the budget.
If somebody asks that
Right.
question, it is a lower percentage
Right,
of the
okay,
total operating costs.
you said budget, I was thinking operating budget, instead of total overall.
yeah, it's nice to have it at your hip, so in case
Yeah.
somebody does
Yep.
ask
Yes.
that
No,
question.
that's a
Thank you,
good
Larry
point.
Brown.
Thank you.
It's a lot easier to say no thank you than pretty please.
Yep.
And the proverb for the year is, the less egg on your face,
that
the
one?
better it tastes.
Did you get two of them here?
Yes.
That's
Oh,
true.
one was in your back.
Um,
Yeah,
The other thing
I was looking for it.
was, in terms, have the selectmen made, Cemetery Trustee Brown, have the selectmen made any formal decision for any date certain to accept the Milton Mills Cemetery as a town property?
No, we have not.
Okay, because the Article 9 and 10, without the chronology and legal responsibilities for the public cemetery and the value of the already functioning and existing cemetery and the $24,000 of their money coming in to support the operation. You know, John is going to be at the meeting, so you may want to.
Oh, I'm sure he'll want to
Yeah.
speak, so, yeah. And I'm going to solicit that from anybody who wants to speak to any of these, to get them to say their piece. Thank you, Larry. Next?
The town hall vehicle key, there are some spares.
Okay.
I was asked to look into that.
Yep.
And so in order to get this accomplished, you would need to waive the rules of the town hall vehicle policy in order for the tax collector to have a vehicle key in her office for the evenings when she's working and needs to go to the bank. Otherwise, you'll be violating the policy.
She would still have to provide part of that policy. She'd still have to see if the vehicle was available.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why this came about is because the key was not available. Not that the vehicle wasn't available, the key wasn't available.
Okay, so
No,
maybe I should restate section 8 of the town hall vehicle policy, which is in regards to keys. That would need to be waived,
Yeah,
rather than the entire
correct,
policy.
yes, yes,
Okay.
please. Okay, so we
Is
need a
that a
motion to
motion?
give the tax collector, to have tax collector a key in her office.
Right, secured.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
so-
there's also, according to the key policy, there's a form too.
It
Yep.
says, yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right.
That's all I have.
Second.
No, there was one other thing.
Non-public.
Okay.
Okay. Selectmen's comments.
The only thing I have is this weekend, Saturday morning, David Belozer, hopefully I'm saying that right, Boy
Yeah.
Scout,
Yes.
is having a pancake breakfast down at the lodge from 8 to 10.
Moose Club?
The Moose Club, I'm sorry. Yep, the Moose Club. And this is for his, he's trying to raise a little bit of money to redo the library floor, the top. So if, hopefully he can get some people down there to help give
Is
him
there
a
a
little.
cost to the breakfast? I didn't-
It's just donations.
Donations, okay.
Yeah. And I also want to thank Fred Cameron for all his support. I know he doesn't like the recognition,
Right.
but he's a huge supporter of this town. He did the baseball field. He does a lot of stuff for the town of Milton, and he's going to help David with all the equipment and materials to redo the floor. So that's a huge contribution for this project.
Yep.
So I just want to thank him.
He's been a huge asset to this town.
Huge asset. He's salt of the earth.
He really is.
So that's it. That's all I have.
Mike?
Chairman, we had a presentation the last meeting on the WIX program.
Yep.
Okay, so are we gonna move forward with that? I mean, number one, you're the governing
Yeah.
body in this
Yeah,
town,
right.
okay? Number one, it doesn't have to be the only asset we have. We're using it as if he's up, if anybody is up in that area there, why go all the way down there to come back? It's just option 2.
Right.
But it's a good program. As you stated,
No,
your company uses it.
Yeah, we use it, and no, I agree. Why you wouldn't want to travel all the way back? But if you're up in the north, up there in town,
Yeah,
it's-
as a second,
no, I'm just saying. I was
Yeah.
going to say because Wakefield's right there as well, so
Yeah.
Wakefield Barn, we use that.
yeah,
So I mean,
yeah. Would be my opinion, we'd want to move forward with that. Have Liz get a hold of Tanya. I think she's the director of the WEX program, and get us set up. It's not going to cost. It's
Yeah,
not going to cost us
right.
anything. In fact, the savings outweigh of any cost. I don't see any cost at all.
what's your thoughts on it, Andy?
No, I mean, I think it's a good program. I mean, it's kind of like brainless, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, it could,
I don't disagree it's a good program. I just like, Chief Kraus made a good point when he said, he doesn't want his officers having to go check gas prices to go from place to place.
I don't expect them to,
Yeah.
and I never expected them to.
I think that statement was a little overbound, to tell you the truth.
No, I didn't think it was. I mean, I got where he was coming from. He wants them to focus on one thing, and that's doing their job. So,
Yep.
But, if it's a savings to the taxpayers, I think, I think it's our responsibility to, do our job, and if it's to save a few bucks, I think we should do it. And if
yeah, the only way it's going to save a few bucks is if they use it.
Right.
right, well, I would expect them to use it if they're in the area.
Like I said, it's option 2.
Yeah.
No one's
Yeah,
forcing
no.
them to use it.
All right. I mean, it's not a second option. I mean,
I mean, if the Shell station, if the Citgo was open, it'd be,
yeah, I mean, it's much easier.
oh,
Because we have very limited this town on gas stations to use. You get, Cumberland Farms
That's it.
and Cumberland Farms. So,
Yeah.
oh yeah, and we got
Yeah.
Cumberland Farms. So, let's make a motion.
I'll make a motion to have Ms. Dion start setting or take the steps to set up the WEX program for Milton.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. We have to let them, use their own discretion of where to use it, if it's just not gonna.
Yeah. Yep, I don't think we need to come up with a policy
Right, no.
or anything like
No.
that.
Nope, nope.
This is just to aid them.
Yep.
You're in a snowstorm, okay, that's pretty bad, and you got the station right there. Hold on, I gotta go all the way to Rochester. It's just option 2.
Yep, no, I don't disagree with that.
Yeah.
Details to be worked out, because it was an issue about how many cards, or who's gonna have cards, or it's gonna be by
Yeah, absolutely.
employee, or
Yeah.
vehicle, or what have you.
Yep,
So, okay.
we're gonna need more information from Tanya anyway.
Right, right.
Maybe the
Next.
motion was just to have Liz
Yeah, start the process,
contact,
right.
start the process,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm good with that.
The other stuff would be in non-public.
Okay. The only thing, reporting on the board, planning board last meeting, there's really only a couple items that we talked about. One was the, had Mr. Frizzell in there to talk about the vehicles at exit 17, and, all the ones behind the other buildings, and he's going to make an effort to look into it, and we, reviewed the initial plans, the approvals, the ZBA rulings, all that. I mean, the planning board has no enforcement authority, but he's gonna look into it and do what needs to be done. So. The other item that was discussed was side ordinance update. I guess something came out of, was it Colorado, if I remember correctly?
Arizona.
Huh? Arizona. To the size of our signs and how we could be in trouble, but it didn't seem like there was anything we were out of whack on, so we opted to leave our sign ordinance as is. So, and that's it, I got. Public comments. Bob? No?
No.
Is
Bob?
this
Tom?
meeting not posted?
Huh? That's
Is
good.
this meeting not
Yeah.
posted?
Yeah.
Poster.
The poster that was brought in.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes. Would like to show that. In fact, let's hold that up there so you can see it on camera. Hold this one.
Right here.
Put it back
It's
here.
upside down.
Get over here, Mike, get right over here, so I can get in on camera.
Walk closer to the camera.
I'm just saying we should get it to the camera right there, right? On the other side. That way even they can see it up there.
We can, if it's on. You tell us where you can see it the best.
Great.
I'll let you guys off to do this.
We did.
Thank you.
Let us know where on screen in.
That's good.
Right there? We're sharing this. Representative Bob Graham brought
Pick
this
it up.
in.
Pick it up.
Representative Bob Graham had brought this in to us and gave it to us. It is pictures of all the old voting boxes and counting machines from different municipalities. Unfortunately, Milton is not on it, but it was just a great piece of history, so we want to thank Representative Graham for bringing this in. We will frame it and put it up somewhere. We're thinking maybe get rid of that corkboard in the back. It's really doing nothing but sitting there. So, thank you.
Thank you, Bob.
Thank you for reminding us, Luke.
Oh, yeah.
It's a great piece of history.
Oh, wonderful photographs. Two things. One, the picture of the solar garden. Who is the person who was up at the top of the ladder taking the photograph?
I'm not sure.
I thought. Oh, okay.
Those pictures again?
Wonderful photograph. When the solar garden is
Are
up
complete.
and running, two suggestions. One, it could go on the back cover if the back cover is not being used. If it doesn't cost any more to do, and if not, it should at least be on the economic development page, as an idea of the kind of technology, the kind of thinking that the town of Milton has, and our interest in that kind of positive business development for the town as defining the kind of town we are becoming. And
I think that's great. If the solar panels were in place,
yes,
I think it'd carry much more weight than right now. Right now, we got a bunch of frames.
the ribbon cutting
Yeah.
would be neat to have. Secondly, on Article 1, would it be possible to read off the names of the people who have volunteered to run for the various town offices at the deliberative session, so people have more sense of who's signing up for what, without favoritism to anyone?
That'd be the town moderator.
Town moderator.
Yeah, he'd have to do that.
Okay.
I think he'd do that anyway, doesn't he? I think he does it anyway.
I'll be honest with you, I don't remember if he does mention his names or not. He probably does. But yeah, that'd be the moderator's call.
I do like your thoughts though, Larry, just throwing this in the book somewhere.
As it is, I thought.
With the story.
Well, I'm just saying, right now you're looking at a bunch of frames. I mean, it really doesn't show anything.
It's the,
If
Right,
the panels,
it's a story in progress.
huh?
It's coming.
Yeah.
Pat calls it the Pop Warner Bleacher Project.
Yeah, I mean, if the panels were on it, I think it'd look great. It'd be a great idea.
Are they on it right now? I've seen, they've all been delivered.
Yeah, the boxes are there, I mean, I
Nothing's
don't
been
think they've
put-
started.
No, I don't think they start putting panels on
One
it.
thing though, your town report, it is reflecting what we did in 2015. That's being finished in 2016, it'll be in next
Yeah,
year's book.
that's what I'm
Alright.
thinking.
I'm cool with that.
Good point.
Thank you, Kathy.
Save that cover.
Budget. Don't leave.
Oh, yeah, I got it on my notes to sign that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was wondering what's going on. Seeing sign language
It
going
was
on.
I'm a
Yeah.
little rusty on my sign language.
Yeah, So, anyone else? Public comments? Tom?
Yeah, just like, again, to mention to Mike that it's not quite right, you post pictures of that pizza on Facebook just before the meetings. I just wanna make sure everybody knows that. Probably doesn't think that's right, you know.
Well, I was getting ready to send him a message, tell him bring
Thank you,
some
Tom.
here, then he
That's-
pulled in.
That's what I was thinking, but, you know.
So. All right, Mr. Brown. Oh. I'm sorry, I forgot your name, Dean?
Dean Barber.
Dean Bauer?
Barber.
Barbara. Just want to introduce our new recording. He coming with us today, Dean Barber. is volunteered to help record some of these meetings. I'm not sure how many you can and cannot make, but
I can pretty much make all of them.
Be careful
We
what you
will.
say.
because we do hold people to it. But no, I just want to welcome and thank you for your offering the
Yeah.
assistance.
You're welcome, yeah.
We-
Thank you
You're welcome.
so much.
We've been kind of struggling to find people to do it, and it's,
I was looking for a job and whatnot, and I applied at the dump. I said I didn't get it, but I was saying, how else do you start for a town?
Mhm.
You've got to volunteer somewhere,
right.
get known one way or another, you know.
Yep.
So, you know, it's a good idea. Why not put some volunteer work? All I'm doing is sitting on my behind anyway, so might as well put it to use.
Awesome.
Thank you.
We appreciate it so much. Thank you so much. All
You're welcome.
right.
Thanks, Dean.
Uh,
Anyone else? Okay, not hearing any, I am going to close public comments. And we have got to go back into non-public. So I'm gonna make a motion to go back into non-public under RSA 91A32C, and I'm not sure what the other items are, so I'm not sure where they fall.
AC,
A and C?
yeah,
Okay.
and I don't know what else. Is there a second?
Do I have a second?
I second it.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye. Huh? Oh. Well, it's,
Are you going to do
yes,
those
yes.
first? I want to get.
Yeah, we gotta make sure,
They're here.
wait till we get this shut off first. Yeah, let's take a look.